Hey guys, welcome to CreatorCast. So today we are talking about the Artti R1, which is one of the flagship IEMs from the brand Artti. Now let me tell you, in the very beginning, usually I buy all the IEMs, all the earphones, DACs, everything from my own money, but this was sent to me by Artti. They wanted to know if I wanted to review it. I said, very well, go ahead, why not? All of the opinions are my own. There is no control. There is nothing that gets reviewed by them before I publish this. Now, the unboxing experience was quite good. They are built out of aluminum alloy and the royal green color looks very refreshing with the diamond cut alloy kind of feel on the top, shining metal piece. And being metal, they are still quite light, but let me tell you something, they are on the bigger size. Now since we are speaking about the quality, how can I skip the wires? These wires are quite well built for the price, the segment they belong to. It has 200 plus cores and it's transparent brown color, which is again something different. And the best part about is the 3.5 mm connector jack is not big and thick and chunky as most of the IEMs have, which is most of the times unnecessary if you are using it with your mobile phones, with your laptops, with your tablets as an everyday. These are meant to be used every day, and if this jack is going to be huge, it's an unnecessary hassle. So these are very well thoughtfully built and the wires are amazing for the price point. I mean, I don't feel the need to upgrade these wires. That's more than enough. That's required. They are not something extraordinary. It's just a well-built wire. Now they fit very well to my ears. They are a bit on the medium to larger side, and the shells, despite being larger, are hugging the ears quite well to the cartilage. Now the depth which it reaches inside the ear canal is sufficient and not intrusive. I don't feel uncomfortable using it for longer hours, but folks with very small ears might not find these shells to be very comfortable because they are on the larger side, considering they have the 3 dynamic drivers. Now the source of testing was using the Apple Music in the lossless high quality, and I used couple of DACs like Deez's S9 Pro or your Fio BTR15 or even your Abigail Pro for a daily basis. And let me tell you something, DACs like Deez's S9 Pro, which are tuned in a more energetic manner, opens up its sound stage, its clarity to a significant level. Now using this R1 along with their younger siblings R6 for more than a week now, I have carefully noted down a couple of points which describe the advantages and the disadvantages. To start with, it's warm tuned V-shaped IEMs with a very safe tuning, I would say, which caters both the folks who do not like the sharp trebles and at the same time like the warm, bassier side of V-shaped signature. And it has ample bass to it. Sometimes I would say it's even more than required. Third, it has the fluffy kind of bass. It's not sharp bass, it's fluffy, woolly kind of bass and has the presence throughout the song. Sometimes it feels that it's always trying to tell you that, dude, I have got the bass. Are you enjoying it or not? Now, fourth point, this IEM is definitely for the folks who are sensitive to treble. It has a unique capability that it takes the edge of the sharp treble end, but at the same time maintains the clarity so that you still feel the spark of the treble. And since the sound signature is on the warmer side, you can use it for longer duration of hours without getting the ear fatigue. Also at the low volumes, you would feel the balance to be quite striking. The bass, since it's already a bit more than the natural, flat line, it always gives you that presence that you do not need to bump up the volume. Now it has a very well balanced sound stage and it justifies the tuning and price. It's between intimate and wide, so a safe tuning, I would say. And it sounds right, not abnormal, like very aggressively intimate or distant wide tuned IEMs that it starts sounding like the instruments, like the speakers are placed either downwards or upwards or very far away. It does not sound like those abnormal IEMs which are very aggressive in their tuning. It sounds just right. Now newer era songs which are a bit more clearly recorded, have a little bit of more treble separation going on, do a lot of justice to this IEM because the way it's tuned. The recording songs which lack in clarity and are flat might be a little less resolving on this IEM. And let me remind you, I love the classical jazz songs by Frank and pop playlist by John Alton on this IEM. So the lack of absolute clarity is not going to be a reason to skip the 90s or the older classical era songs on this IEM. Its ability to take the edge of the sharpness on the treble side is amazing, which gives it quite a benefit that you don't feel fatigue even for the longer duration. The timbre across multiple songs was quite good. I used a couple of vocal centric songs, the 90s songs, which sounded amazing on these IEMs. Now using it with the bass boosted custom profile on my FIO BTR15, I found it sometimes to be way too overwhelming with the bass boost, but fun to listen to. Now don't get me wrong, these IEMs are not boring in any sense. They are amazing, warm, woolly bass. Remember, I told you about them, but they do not have something very weird or unique going across them so that you can differentiate if you have, plethora of IEMs. And something which I want to tell you about, and a lot of IEMs with warm signatures, bass-centric signatures tend to lose on the mids. This one does not loses on the mids. This one has good, ample, juicy mids. Something which you find missing on the bass-centric IEMs. Now, what are the disadvantages, you might ask? See, if you are someone who likes the treble, who is a treble head, who likes insane clarity over everything else, do not buy them. Simple. In fact, on the contrary, the youngest of the lot, R6, has insane clarity going on because it has lesser bass and a bit more flat but brightly tuned signature. So I would say go ahead, buy R6 if you are a treble head. And second thing is, if you are again someone who needs the absolute clarity, this IEM is not for that. It's more on the fun side, but don't take my words in a wrong way. It has everything in terms of clarity that you would need on a day-to-day basis. You will never feel that I'm lacking the instrument separation, I'm lacking the small nuances. But if you want to only focus on that, this is not for that. It does not have something new and spicy stuff that differentiates it from the other IEMs if you have many in your arsenal, but it has got the triple dynamic driver, I would like to say, warm signature yet sufficient treble. It's amazing for the price if you don't want to give much thought while picking up and enjoying the music. Now I had a thought, if there was an additional BA driver, it would have got that, sparkling mid-cent trebles which you might get, but then at the cost of the metallic edge. Now coming to the comparison, obviously I compared it to the other IEMs in my category, especially the Sennheiser's IE300, the Let's Shower S12 Pro, and the very amazing CC Rhapsody for its price. Comparing to the Sennheiser's IE300, as expected, the Sunnies sounded a bit more V-shaped, brighter tuned with insane clarity for its price and a single dynamic driver. But when I compared it A and B with this Artti R1, Sennheisers seemed a bit more harsh for the long duration, even though I never had a problem with Sennheisers with how amazing they have toned down everything and giving us great experience with a single driver. But when compared with the Artti R1s are a bit more warm, woolly bass, more bass than Sennheisers, that's definitely. Now both IEMs sounded different in terms of look and feel, so having both of them in your arsenal is not going to be conflicting. Next in the line is the Let's Shower S12 Pro, and as expected, the S12 Pro sounds clearly more open, has wider sound signature, and with all the detail and clarity one would ever want. But the R1 is no slouch either. R1 felt more thicker in vocals, more warmer and bassier, less airy than S12 Pro, obviously. The S12 Pros sometimes do sound metallic compared to the R1, but I can never compare the insane capability of the Let's Shower S12 Pro when you patch them up with custom equalizer. If you are someone like me who needs a bit more warm, bassier side of sound signature, well, that is something which I used to do even now with the BTR15, and it responds very well. So that's the versatile nature of the Let's Shower S12 Pro. So I would choose S12 when I need less colored, more clear, more wider sound signature. Obviously S12s are a bit colored, but you get the point. And when I need the warm, woolly bass and long-term listening without any use of equalizer, I would choose the Artti R1. And for half the price, Artti R1s are already amazing at what it does. Now let me tell you about a song which has female vocals, very airy in nature, lot of instruments with which you can really enjoy and compare a lot of your IEMs. It's a song from the movie Lutera called Sawaar Loon. It's an Indian song. I will list it in my description. Please hear it with any IEMs you have. I will also list down my playlist It just has few random songs which I have liked them over the years to test out multiple instruments, be it speakers, IEMs, headphones. So you can use it too for testing your speakers. It's not a scientific test or anything. It's just a custom playlist. And finally, let me compare it with CCA Rhapsody. I mean, how can I not include the CCA Rhapsody, right? They are, again, for the price, one of the best I have found so far in this IEM world. They are less priced than the Artti R1s, dual dynamic drivers, multiple BAs. Now CCA Rhapsodies has definitely more impactful bass if you tune the switches and has more airy vocals, the prominent V-shaped sound. When compared with Artti R1, the vocals seemed a bit recessed on the Rhapsody and even thin, though airy on the Rhapsodies, while Artti felt more meaty and thicker in terms of the vocals. Artti R1 has a bit less bass but has more balanced approach in overall tuning. CCA Rhapsodies are very big and less defined shells in terms of build quality, but you have no problems with bigger shell size than you would love them. Their airy vocals, prominent bass and wide sound stage is something you will love CCA Rhapsodies for. So let's conclude this long video. I know it has been longer than I expected it to be. See, Artti R1s are something new. Their royal green color, the diamond cut finish on the top, metal build, and the amazing wire quality, all of this at the price point it comes with, it's polarizing. That is something I would like to say. It's polarizing based on its price, look, and its quality. Some of the folks might love it, some of the folks might not like it. The strength of Artti R1 IEMs is its amazing build quality and supplied cable, which is done right. The other strength is the unique triple driver configuration and the warm, lush sound quality with its unique ability to take the edge off the harsh treble. Now, I use this IEM with a plethora of genres of sounds, for example, DJ, bass boosted songs, vocal centric songs, classical songs, a lot of, audiophile community songs, and at the same time the newer era songs which have a lot of bass, treble, mids, everything going on to them. I loved it. It's something which you can pick up and forget about. Will it be the right set of pair for my use? I know that it has its disadvantages like a bit less clarity. The other alternatives which I would suggest is the CCA Rhapsodies. I will not stop enjoying or stop modifying this CCA Rhapsodies. This is still an amazing part of my RCL. But to conclude, Artti R1s are amazing for the price they come, their build, their looks, their quality of cable. So yeah, that's it. If you have any more questions, please let me know. I will list down my testing, Apple playlist and the song which I was mentioning about. So see you soon. If you have any questions, please don't forget to ask me, and please don't forget to subscribe and like if you love this video. Thank you. See you again. See you soon, guys. Bye.